Hello and welcome to Loving Belize. My name's Rose Robin and I'm biking all the way around Belize, interviewing people from all walks of life. I want to find out what Belizeans think of contemporary Belize. I'm also going to be giving free art workshops in rural towns and teaching the children how to do stop animation so they can share their feelings too. I believe the international media has been putting down Belize for far too long, and I want to give the world an opportunity to see, yes, the beautiful keys of Belize, yes, the amazing traditions and food and culture, but also just how beautiful and amazing the people of Belize are.
When Spain gave independence to the countries in the Americas and Guatemala, Costa Rica, and so forth, Guatemala came with a bright idea. Since this belonged to Spain, they are claiming it now, which is ridiculous because they never, if Spain isn't claiming Belize after that, then how then can they make any claim? It's ridiculous. And so we've had to have their, it's like an imaginary thought in their mind and in us. We have been occupying here. We have ambassador in Guatemala. We have ambassadors around the world. We're a part of the OAS, a part of Saga, a part of CARICOM, United Nations. Why on earth do we need to even deal this? Or let's take it to court. They know that we have mass oil down in the south. And they are claiming half of Belize and all our keys. I think except St. George's Key. And so it's a ridiculous claim. It's a battle over resources. But we at COLA, we remain stand firm that Belize sovereignty is intact, our border is intact, and there's nothing to discuss at the court. I'm a journalist, that's how I earn my living. I work for the largest Christian media house in Belize, plus television. I control the Belize City news for them. Besides that, I'm an activist. I engage in both environmental and social, political, or even economical activism. Our organization is COLA, Citizens Organized for Liberty Through Action.
Right. Is there a website where you can...
You can look it at colabelize.org. COLA started the no offshore drilling in Belize.
So is this t-shirt here?
This is our shirt. This is actually the coalition. We are pivotal in forming a coalition because when we started, we campaigned to other organizations to participate and take the stand that we have taken, and over 40 organizations decided to join us, and then we formed the coalition of organizations against offshore drilling. COLA, besides conducting that, currently right now we have what we call the No ICJ campaign because we're against taking the Belize-Guatemala unfounded claim to the International Court of Justice. And a part of doing that campaign, we have an educational campaign where we're going around the schools to educate the students and people at the public meetings about our position and why we're against it.
So what are you going to be doing this weekend?
Well, this weekend, our branches down south, and some members are going there to clear the border.
What do you mean clear the border?
Clear the border means that along the borderline, it's lush bushes, but we're going there to chop it down so that we can define our border. Some are saying that this may be an act of aggression or intimidation because the Guatemala, they're saying that if we do that, and if we happen to step into territory, they are going to arrest us and hold us there, right? But when they step into our territory, our soldiers kindly just walk them over. We try not to make a big fuss about it. Belize is fairly a peaceful country. And if they use this initiative as means to harm our citizens, then that would be seen as they are trying to aggress us. I can see why chopping down our land is aggression.
So do Guatemalans come over the border a lot?
They have raped our forests, they rape our gold, they rape our forests, they continue to have incursions into our forests. Millions, hundreds of millions of dollars have been literally lost over the years because of their interference into our territory. And no, we have no reason to go across here, but because all the green and all the riches in terms of resources across here, their people in Peten continuously come over into our border. And yet when we defend our land, or if they aggress us and we that result in an injury to their Guatemalan, they make a huge thing about it. But it's just them trying to bully Belize, and that has to stop.
So you're making a stand on what, Saturday?
We're making a stand this Saturday, this weekend.
How many people are going to go and clear the border?
We expect nothing less than 100 people. We've secured 100 machetes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what's going on today?
What we are doing is that this relationship with us should have started in November of last year, and that was when Mayor Rivera had visited Belize, and we had hosted her at a reception at the Fort George, and we had began to talk about developing a sister city relationship between Belize City and the city of San Benito, which would be the first sister city relationship between a city in Belize and a city in Guatemala. And we felt that this was significant because of the issues that are going on between our two countries, and if there could be various exchanges and greater cooperation at the municipal level that could encourage peace between the two countries. We are hosting the mayor of San Benito and her senior staff. We're also hosting 3 members of the Guatemalan Congress. And what we will be doing later on today in Belize City is that we will be signing a formal sister city agreement between the city of Belize and the city of San Benito, expressing our friendship and signaling a intention to want to create more formal relationships in the area of sports, trade, technical cooperation, and economic development.
De nuevo, pues pienso en mi morena, la del pelo ondulado, tostado por el sol. Y así pasó la vida, feliz con el recuerdo que vive siempre en mí. Ay Dios, morena. Yo ya la conozco. Ay,
qué bien, eso quiere decir que ha hecho un buen trabajo.
Ojalá que sí.
Present this book of photos of Belize by Mayor of San Benito, Sonia Rivera.
I only brought my heart for you guys, but you are welcome to come to San Benito. My name is Sonia Rivera, I'm the mayor of San Benito, Guatemala. And also to feel part of Belize and to tell Belize that we are going forward for better things and to vision, to have that vision and to continue working hard in Belize.
You were saying that your daughter goes to school in Belize, is that correct?
Yes.
Was she involved in the parade?
She is involved in the parade. Her name is Cynthia. She was born here in Belize.
Really?
I lived in Belize for 17 years.
Right. I'm doing a documentary series about Belize.
Okay.
And it's targeted towards people who don't know anything about Belize, only hear about the shock and the violence and through the international media. Do you have anything in your heart that you would like to say to those people about Belize?
Well, what I would like to say is that Belize is a beautiful country. We have a lot of Belizean that gives love. You know, love is very important, and it's very important to visit Belize. I know Belize is going to be a very, very developed country, but we need to join. We need to not take out the bad things or hear the bad things. We need to come, visit Belize, and see the good things that Belize has.
Thank you very much. I'm doing a free online documentary series about Belize, and it's targeted towards people who don't know anything about Belize and only see international media. They see the shock, the things blown out of proportion.
Yes.
Do you have anything that you would like to say directly to those people?
Well, one of the things that you will realize is that Belize is a country of very humble people. We are very warm, we're very inviting. One of our biggest industries is tourism, because it's an industry which naturally lends to that hospitality of the Belizean people. And you may see a lot of things in terms of the media, but when you experience the warmth and dynamism of the Belizean people, it's something which is transformative. One of the things that we celebrate is that we are a relatively small country, but we are a mixture of so many different people. We are a mixture of different races, different ethnicities, and we were founded in the 16th century, and from then till now we have been a society of peace. And people have used Belize as being a haven for democracy, escaping violence in their own countries. There have been various civil wars in Central America, and people have come to Belize and they have sought the peace and tranquility and prosperity that Belize offers. So notwithstanding the fact that we do have struggles in terms of crime, we are a people who are generally peace-loving. We are people who are very warm and inviting, and we encourage people to come and experience that.
Thank you very much.
I am the mayor.
You are the mayor of
San Benito,
San Benito, okay.
Mira, pues es que aquí donde nos vamos a la mano es de que no hay fronteras.
Simeon Lopez.
And you are the mayor of this beautiful city.
Belmopan, yes. Capital of Belize.
How many people live in Belmopan?
About 20,000. It is a city mainly occupied by people who work for the government service. It became an administrative capital in 1970, but it did not become a city until 2000. So it's only like almost 13 years old. All this was jungle, so it was carved out of jungle and created, and in 1970, 9 years after the hurricane, it became the administrative capital.
BZ City, invest that money right here, homie. Mr. Keep it ghetto from the jump. Blue Street, baby, on my granny front porch. I was scheming on this money from the start. Had to pay a few dues, now them dues paid off. Put this third world rap on the map. See, they fixed the potholes, gets the violence up next, like Mr.
Event.
Hoy es un día muy histórico.
It marks the culmination of a journey that began about 6 months ago.
Empieza con una culminación de una jornada que empezó hace 6 meses.
6 months ago, I met my friend Sonia Rivera.
Hace 6 meses conocí a mi amiga Sonia Rivera.
And how fitting I would meet her in church.
Y qué bueno que lo encontró en la iglesia.
Because I believe that this event today is an event that has a higher purpose. And we are signing today
Y estamos firmando hoy
a document that will signal a formal friendship between the city of San Benito and the city of Belize, so that we are able to exchange ideas,
para que podamos compartir ideas,
share knowledge,
conocimientos,
share cultural experiences,
culturas, experiencias,
share our history,
historia,
share our challenges,
nuestro
and the hope for a brighter future for the people of both our cities. And we will make sure that this relationship has meaning, and we will seek out positive experiences with San Benito and Guatemala.
Sé que este es el inicio de muchas cosas.
I know this is the beginning of many things to come.
El amor todo lo puede,
With love we can do all things.
todo lo soporta,
Everything we can support.
todo lo perdona
Everything we can forgive.
y todo lo podemos hacer.
And everything we can do.
Eso quiere decir
That's what that is saying.
que Belize
That Belize
y Guatemala,
and Guatemala,
por amor a nuestra generación,
for the love of our generation,
un día veremos la paz.
one day we will see peace.
Vamos para cosas grandes,
We're going for big things
con espíritu de unidad,
with the spirit of unity,
armonía,
harmony,
positivismo.
positivity.
Debemos de estar conscientes
We have to be always alert
que todo lo que cuesta
that everything that is
se
difficult
valora un día.
will become valuable one day.
Y realmente hoy
And really today
es un día histórico.
is a historic day.
This is the beginning. Thank you so much, and we are here and there to serve you. God bless you.
See, they fix the potholes, gets the violence up next. Like Mr. Minister was good. Been reading about the super bonding borders in the hills. Get this BZ City in, yeah. BZ City.
I feel your words make me feel as if though we're talking about two different countries, two different locations, because of the impending territorial dispute that is hovering over us. And this happens symbolically 1 day before we have the clearing along the border with Guatemala by a team from the PNP and his supporters, Mr. Will Hale. And so it brings me to ask both of you mayors, does this any at all have any bearing? Does what's happening between the two countries have any bearing on our sister city, or do you feel it will in the future have any bearing on our sister city relations?
What we are doing here and the relationship that we have developed over the last 6 months has, in a sense, and from our point of view, nothing to do with the national politics. But in a larger and more profound sense, it does. Because when you talk about creating peace between two countries, you create peace through experiences. And the experiences like this go a long way to enable peace to occur.
We as leaders and also as parents give the example. So we would like to ask the political leaders and also the parents and also those people as leaders in different communities and also cities to give the example, because we are not going nowhere with all these things that are happening nationally. So we are here to give the example that with harmony and with love we can solve problems, and then we can bring the development in our cities.
That we're discussing cultural and housing projects. The housing part of it was what got me. Could you please expound on that?
So this model that I have right in front of me is one of the projects that the housing department in Guatemala undertakes, and they build very low-cost housing. And I got an opportunity to see photographs of these. They brought a model of it today. And this is the kind of exchange and dialogue that we can have with our sister to the west. Alcaldesa Sonia Rivera, the mayor of...
Welcome one and all to La Jewel on the Caribbean Sea. Welcome to Belize.
días, alcalde de San Benito, miembros del Congreso de Guatemala. Les doy una calurosa bienvenida a la Isla Bonita. Me imagino que han escuchado de la Isla Bonita con la canción de Madonna. Es para mí un placer tenerles aquí y espero que gocen de la isla de lo mejor. Están yendo en un sitio a nadar, me imagino, o por lo menos a ver los tiburones que se llaman Holchan Shark Reality.
Ay, guanabana dulce.
Mi nombre es Gustavo, tenemos Javier, tenemos a Jeffrey y Wayne. Vamos a ser sus conductores, sus guías para este bonito día de la tarde, ¿no? Estamos yendo a un parque marítimo que se llama Holchan y Shark Reality. Dos sitios que vamos a estar metiéndonos al agua los que quieren meterse a snorkear. Es un parque reservado en 1986.
La guanábana al chupar es una fruta tan suave.
Lo que están viendo aquí atrás, es la arrecife. La arrecife es nombrada el Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System. Corre alrededor de Belize, empezando en México, bajando hasta el sur, al poquito de Honduras. Se llama el Mesoamerican Barrier Reef System, tiene un poco más de 180 millas de largor.
No matter what them do, yes, I'm gonna keep it true. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yeah. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yes, I'm gonna keep it true. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yeah.
People say that me never prosper, but look at me now, I'm doing better. The Father blesses pen when I'm writing my rhyme, cause mine is mine, and that the way it is designed. People who me least suspect want to see me fail. Father give me strength, we were always up to fail. That's why until the end until the king we are here. Set up for Christmas and I'll be looking on the trail. You carried me when there was some hard days, that's why me give grace when it seemed no one cared. Me never falter like me trapping on no maze. Me never give up easy cause that not me ways. Something always see me to reach the next stage. Father give me courage in this you know your age. Where people have the savage and have a lot of rage, and so many die at a young age, young age.
No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yes, I'm gonna keep it true. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yeah. No matter what them say, no matter what them do, yes, I'm gonna keep it true. No matter what them say.
Yeah, hit him up. Once again, people, we are here in Belize. This is the Wave radio station owned by the government at this particular time, at the UDP party. And this is where I do my thing every Saturday night from 6 to 8. We're on the internet, on Facebook, Party Belize. You can link me up, you see your boy. Ladies, kind of cute, so holler back. Guys, watch yourself. This is where we do our thing. On the controls, you have our DJ Kale. Of course, you can see our wave emblem and our pick up our Digicel. Move from over there. Digicel, one of our main sponsors. Detail 4G. You know what it is. And of course, two guys that we had in the studio today, they are rap artists also, but they don't have what I would call the traditional rap, which is talking about toting guns, talking about women being B-word, and talking about making money and dope. They are basically rap about furthering your education, getting knowledge, using street knowledge in a different way, becoming educated about it.
Hello, gentlemen, what's your name?
My name is Denzel.
Denzel, and you, sir?
My name is Steven Gomm.
And are you rap artists?
Yeah, we are rap artists. The government name is Steven Gomm, but my performance name is Saga, the new chapter.
Yeah.
And my performance names, because I have
many egos, you know.
Okay.
You have Michael, who's a young school, new school, hip rapper. Then you have HP, who's the more critical, philosophical, more concrete thoughts, you know. And then you have D Whizzel, who's more into the latest type R&B music. But all these characters, whenever they write lyrics, it's because they write with one intention: to tell a story. People just talking about money, cars, and a whole bunch of crap. What I want to talk about is my life, the way that I live on the streets from a day-to-day basis.
I love Creole, so I write dancehall, you know. But I would like to jump into R&B. We're about to collaborate on a song. The title of the song is called "Stand Together." It's a very conscious about Belize situation, right? I think we're in a real corrupt situation, you know. There are some that are standing up for good, but most are standing up for what you call bad, you know, like their own pocket money, you know.
But from my perspective, Belize is still growing, but I feel like Belize is a young girl just trying to rush this way of life, you know, just rushing and fall into a different direction and go down a different lane. I think Belize needs to take it slow and mature with it. You know, you have a lot of first world countries, yeah, who took their time with it and mastered it, and that's why they still remain as first world countries, you know. So Belize just needs to take its time, and whatever decisions they're making, they need to know that, alright, this will affect us for our future development, you know, more aware of the situation and not just be in the situation.
I'm studying sociology in the sixth form. I'm going for my associate's degree. And education is like an institution that helps to mature the youth into being civilized adults, right? But in a sense, education tries to curb your ideas. Like, we're not actually educating our students in art or whatever other expression that they want to do. So it's like it's constricting our mind, you know? Education it's upliftment, but it's constriction as well. Belize is a very beautiful place. A barrier reef. I'm proud to be a Belizean. I love Belize. I don't want to go anywhere else. This is a beautiful place. You know, there is to be honest, Belize City is not a very blessed place, but which place is? There is everybody have their problems, you know. So, but our keys, our islands, the rainforest we have, it's beautiful, and I love going there. I can go there anytime I want to. We have the Blue Hole, which is a very beautiful place. I want to actually learn how to dive, because I want to get my tour guide license.
If I had a dream job, that would definitely be a tour guide around the world.
Oh, around the world, yeah.
Start in Belize and then just explore the world, you know. Think of Belize like how your place used to be before your great-great-great-grandfather's great-great-great-grandfather even knew how the place looked. So we're looking way back when your great-great-great lived when their country were developing. Because Belize is like a baby, it's a baby country, you know. And if you want to see development in the making and not skyscrapers and what's not, exquisite buildings and just laid back country, this is right after the caveman days, you know, something like that. That's like Belize. And Belize, I mean, it's not exploited. It has all of its natural wonders that people must come and see, because it's really embracing. And the only thing that I do not want happening to Belize is people not explore but exploit or natural resources, you know, because it's very essential to the development of the country, whether financial, in terms of having an oil well pumping over the reef, and it's very beneficial to the country as you can bring tourists here to just get an example of how the reef look and just embracing it, just basking in the ambience.
I applaud her with her thing. She's doing the positive side of Belize, even though sometimes there will be mentions of the negative, but at least it's a positive outlook that she's given us.
I just want to say thank you so much to Driver.
Yes, Driver. So if you she's around the city with Driver, you know Driver from. Driver's here with us. Driver, you know, talk to me.
Yeah, you already know Driver, don't stop at all. Boom, bam, bam. Belizean backyard. You know, we're here at Robin. You know, she came from France. She did a documentary with me on a movie. You know, she's going to take it back and put it in the International Film Festival out in France. You know, I'm in a couple film festival overseas already.
Yes, sir.
So I'm in the Marina del Rey International Film Festival for 2013. You know, for May the 25th. So you can go online, go to Frida Side Off on Facebook. That's Frida Side Off and check it out. It's the Garifuna International Film Festival. The movie is going to be there.
You guys were just coming from the contingency with
yeah, we were just doing a delegation tour with the mayor, which is going to be History in Belize.
Yeah, big up the mayor, big up the
delegation tour. We went to Guatemala. You know, we went to all the stops and came to Belize, went to Belmopan. We went all the way up to San Pedro. We went to see the sharks and the fishes and went to the hotels and all the nice spots, and we were back. And
so you had, I'm getting jealous. You had a beautiful trip with a beautiful lady doing a beautiful thing. That's what it is, baby. That's what it is.
That's how it is in Belize, man. You get busy, don't sit there.
All right, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
And we got a lot more coming up. We working on the BCMG records.
That's right, that's right. You know what it is.
Yeah, we putting stuff together. We're looking for Belizean artists that got talent that want to get together and work with us. And it's all international, it's nationwide. We're dealing with this all over the United States, here in Belize as well. We don't know that drive, I don't feel no.
Drive and stop at all.
And I love the music you're playing, man. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we do, baby. That's what we do. A little bit different. It's Wave Radio 105.9, and we always do things a little bit different up here, baby. Look forward to seeing you much more, because I hear you plan on being here till X amount of days or months, and you'll be biking. So if you see a fine white girl, she didn't go wild. She's filming Belize. Show her some love. Hit up with the rice and beans along the way on the road. You know what I'm saying? Show her some love. When you see the little camera, smile for it, baby. You have something to smile about. Miss Rose Robin, we thank you for being here. We thank you.
That lady's strong, man. That lady's strong.
Hi Rose, how you feeling? What was your experience pulling that bridge?
It was good fun working with the lads to make it spin. I can tell you when you have to get it started, it's heavy. Once you get it going, it spins on its own weight. The velocity gets going, but to get it started is really hard.
Did you for helping swinging the Belize Swing Bridge? You just made history.
You did?
Yes, you did.
First white woman to do that?
Yes, you did.